This is day three of taking Mavenclad for MS, and I'm back for another update with you. I decided to do it in the kitchen, even though I'm not taking my pills right now because I took them earlier this morning. And as a result of the fatigue that I have been feeling, I just could not do it, this video, at 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you don't know me, I'm Jenda Tracy. I'm the founder of Women Thriving with MS. I also have been living with MS for over 12 years now, relapse remitting MS, and this is my second year of taking Mavenclad. However, I did take a break, so technically I had 1 year, I had a 3-year break, and now I'm back taking year 2 of the treatment. And I wanted to give you an update. And the reason why I do these updates is because when I took Mavenclad, there was very little information available from people that were actually taking the medication for MS. And I started to create a series of videos for Mavenclad Year 1. And now I'm committed to doing a series of videos for Mavenclad Year 2. So this is video number 2. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, be sure to do that. It's the Women Thriving with MS channel. Like and comment and yeah, share your experience with Mavenclad. I would love to hear about it. So now it has been over 3 hours since I took my tablet for day 3. This means that I get to now enjoy my precious hot water with vitamins that are mixed in here. They're homeopathic vitamins. So hopefully I'm like crossing my fingers that this is going to give me some energy today. What I want to do specifically today is to talk to you about the physical experience that I'm having as a result of being a Mavenclad, taking my first dose, my second dose, and now my third dose. And I even have notes here to make sure that I remember, because as the days go by and the fatigue starts to climb up a little bit, I'm conscious of the fact that I might not remember everything. One of the things that I have noticed for sure is that I feel very thirsty, very, very thirsty. I've been drinking a lot of water, which means, and you probably know this yourself, that I have been going to the bathroom to pee a lot, more than normal. So thirst is a big thing. And with that, I think it's just a sense of feeling dryness within the body. Particularly, my eyes are drier than normal, which is not uncommon, but I've noticed that they're drier. The first day, it was just like I wanted to go back to bed. I felt tired afterwards. I couldn't sleep. So I wasn't fatigued enough to sleep in the morning after taking my medication. And for those of you that are hopping onto this video and haven't watched the video on me taking my first dose, I'll just jump back in and tell you that I decided to go with mornings because when I take the Mavenclad after dinner, as I did the first week of Mavenclad, the first year, I could not sleep at night. It was very difficult. So mornings are my thing. It makes it a little difficult in the morning because it's not like I can have my normal morning routine. So there are pros and cons to both. However, I feel that I can function better and I'm able to sleep better at night. And that is so important, right? When we're going to bed at night, we want to be able to sleep the best we can because boom, the next day we're taking another tablet of Mavenclad. The key thing I noticed, other than the thirst and feeling a little bit spacey and fatigued, was that I was able to have sleep during my nap in the afternoon. That was great. I believe that if you can, depending on your life situation, if you can rest throughout the day during your 5-day treatments and have naps, it can really help to feel more functional. That night, so my first dosage was taken on January 1st, New Year's Day. And that night I went to the in-laws for a big dinner with my partner. And I noticed after the dinner, when we were waiting outside for a taxi to come pick us up, that my legs were feeling uncomfortable. My feet hurt, my legs were sore, and I thought, oh, that's interesting, right? I thought, it's not from standing for a long time, and it's not from doing a lot of exercise. So I just made a mental note of that. And since that time, since the first day, now I'm on day 3, I have found that my legs are still sore. so still uncomfortable. On the second day, I did my stretching and my morning routine as I would normally do. It was a little hard with anything that I was doing standing. Normally I can, it's not a problem. And so I just noticed that. So this is the ongoing thing. My legs are sore, and I did not have this experience with year one of Mavenclad. So something different. You know, it's kind of like a surprise. You know, you open the surprise bag and boom, there's different things inside. Very, very interesting. Now, after the first dose, what happened was when I went to bed at night, I was able to sleep. I didn't take anything to help me sleep. I was very tired, so that was good. And I slept very deeply until 4:30 in the morning. And I woke up with a massive headache. And I thought, okay, well, I better get out of bed, even though I don't want to, and take my extra strength Tylenol. Took 2 500 milligram tablets, because really there was only a window of just over 3 hours until I was going to wake up and prepare to eat and take Mavenclad in the morning. It's a motivator to get out of bed. So I did that. I took it. And by the time I woke up in the morning, I did not have a headache. And I was so grateful, because I knew that I would have another window of 3 hours after taking the medication in which I wouldn't be able to take anything. So that was like just a huge relief. I got up, I took the medication, and day 2 was okay. Like, I was uncomfortable. I felt like a warmth in my body kind of radiating out. It's not like, you know, you take something and you can feel it in your whole system to some degree, even if it's very subtle. The legs still were sore, but I was able to carry on my day. I did have a nap in the afternoon on day 2, and I was able to sleep for a little bit of that time, so that was good too. I set my clock. I didn't want to sleep too long because I was still concerned that I wouldn't be able to sleep that night. So last night when I crawled into bed, I could feel on night 2 that my legs were really uncomfortable. And even though I was very tired and I knew that I might fall asleep, I was a little worried that I would have difficulty. I took a 0.5 milligram dosage of Ativan just to relax my body, just to help me ease into sleep. And that was fantastic, because I had a very, very good sleep. I slept so deeply, which is not always common with me. And then I got up in the night to use the bathroom, of course. And probably I would have gotten up more, but I was really like knocked out. So that was good. And then I woke up around 7 and I just didn't want to get out of bed. But I had to use the bathroom. I had to get out of bed. And I knew that I would need to take my pill by 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was very motivated to do that, but I did linger in bed a bit longer. And when I got up, I noticed that my stomach was a bit activated, and I had a lot of trips to the bathroom to release any bowel movements that I had. So, you know, normally you wouldn't talk about that on a video. People might feel uncomfortable, but my stomach was very active this morning in that way, as well as having to pee a lot. That's really where I'm at for today. I have to say I'm pretty fatigued today. I did lay down this morning for 45 minutes just to rest after taking my medication, because I made myself some breakfast. I had some gluten-free pancakes with some almond butter on them, and they were very good. I needed something substantial in my stomach this morning to take my 3rd dose of Mavenclad, which was one tablet for myself today. I did lay down, and I really had to push so hard to get out of bed this morning after that little lay down happened. But I knew that I wanted to shoot this video for you today. It was important to me to get this done, just tell you what's going on. So I'll likely be back in 2 days after I've done the 2 final doses for the first week, and let you know where I'm at then, where my legs are at, what's changed, what's the same, and really just to encourage you to become aware when you take Mavenclad for MS, aware of your body, record everything. Write it down somehow. I mean, that's what I mean. You don't have to pull up a camera and record like I'm doing, unless you really want to. Write it down, or ask someone to write it down for you, just to record so you can see where you're at as you move through each day. I'm really hoping that the things that will be different post taking the tablets will be that the legs will not be so sore for me, so uncomfortable. I'm hoping that that's the case, but you don't know, right? So we'll be on this journey together as you watch these videos. Thanks for showing up today. Again, I'm Jenda Tracy, the founder of Women Thriving with MS. And one of the things I want to mention to you before we part ways, and I think I made an error in the last video that I shot, is that if you're watching this fairly closely after I publish it, on January 17th, there will be a Empower You group coaching session for women that live with MS. It is something that you have to sign up for. It's a monthly thing. And you can click the link below and get all the information about that. And it would be great to have you there because, you know, when we look at 2023, we want to start it off right. I mean, I'm starting off with Mavenclad, that my goal is around prevention of MS progression. Like, that is what's most important to me right now. I have other goals too that I've written down and other things that I really desire to have happen this year. And I don't know what that's going to look like because last time I was slammed with fatigue when I did Mavenclad for at least 2.5 months, to the point where it was very difficult for me. However, I'm aiming for some things in my life to happen this year. And I'm super excited and I want to stay excited. And I want you to be excited about your year too, no matter where your baseline is with where you're at with MS. And these coaching sessions, the Empower You group coaching sessions they happen on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is where I'm located, for 75 minutes. And it's a chance for you to get together with other women that live with MS and to be able to really work on one area of your life during the time we're together. And I have some really exciting themes coming up for this year. And so I hope you'll join us. So check those links below. There's other links there for you too, some other resources as well. Again, I'll be back in 2 days to do another video, give you an update, and that will be the end, technically, of week 1 of year number 2 of Mavenclad. So I'll see you soon. Bye now.